Hey guys, and welcome back to our campaign as Cersei Lannister. So far, we've been helping out our boy in his wars against the other claimants to the Iron Throne, or any of those that are trying to, take advantage of the situation. We're playing the good girl, so Kevin Lannister thinks that we've changed our ways after the whole shaman, but we all know that deep down, we're still there. We're still the same Cersei Lannister who's got through everything. She'll never change. She's too stubborn. So, let's continue fighting against Stannis. Once Stannis is defeated, we can then put a potential plan in place. Not decide exactly what we'll do yet, but we'll see what happens once he is defeated. We'll move some of our men around, split them up so we don't suffer too much attrition, and take as much as we can. I and my trusted Snoops will keep a close eye on that Marjorie Tyrell, yes. That Marjorie, she's got claws in my brother. We'll sort her out. Willis, obviously. Loras, obviously, with my brother. And Garland is out fighting against the Ironborn. They've all got their own things. But those Tyrells, we'll get their claws out my son as soon as we can, hopefully. My Lord Treasurers, increasing infrastructure. That's fine. Okay, the Dornish getting on with their stuff. Obviously helping out the boy. That damn boy Aegon. Essos. Though of somewhat dubious provenance, I have received information that Marjorie Tyrell is plotting treason against her rightful liege. What a surprise. Huh. No kills, apparently. That's little Tommen. Tommen's killed a lot of people. Tommen! He's killed 12. He killed Tom of 7 streams. Ah, Jack be lucky. The Brotherhood of our banners, basically. For us. Rhaegar, apparently. I guess maybe they thought he was an actual Rhaegar. Lemon Cloak. The Brotherhood of our banners. A few of them have passed on from this world. It's a sad thing. No. I can't do anything with it? But I think it's time to spawn. No, okay. I guess keep it to myself. I would like to have been able to use that, but I guess we won't be able to. We're at 91% against Stannis. Stannis cannot hold on. Stannis will ultimately fail. There's no way he can fight against this whole situation. In the north, he's only got 6%. It's definitely not going Stannis' way. Poor little Stannis. It never goes his way, does it? It never goes his way. Increase the speed. Let us take down the sieges. Get that 100% going. A son was born to Davin Lannister. Lorien Lannister. Okay, good to have you on board. Another Lannister. Cersei's always happy to have more Lannisters that she can use to spread the family name. 2 people eloped and got married. Serena Lannister and Lucien Lannister. We'll accept it. They may be family, but they love each other. Just like me and Jaime love each other. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Whoever says there is, I'll chop their heads off. Have you killed anyone recently, Jaime? Hornwood, Karstark, yeah. No one knew, it looks like. Okay, we'll move on. Not having much luck. Nope, keep spying on her. We may not have everything right now, but it may be useful in the future. You can see Stannis' army up north, though. We're at 84%. We might want to try and move up north and take care of Stannis' armies. But I'm just going to take these first. Once we got these, we'll move north to help take care of that army. We've got 17,000 men there over here. Tommen's men could go take care of them. I've wasted enough days in my life as a drunkard. I need to get my life into better shape. Embroidery will take my mind off it. The smith will cure me. Okay, so Cersei, she's come back from the whole shaman thing, and even though it was traumatic and she's secretly, actually still completely her old self, she's actually decided maybe to take a chance to better herself when it comes to her drunkenness. Embroidery or the smith? I can't... Does Cersei do embroidery? I don't remember it ever being mentioned in the books. Her embroidering, but it could have been. I just, it would be a small thing mentioned. Or would she go to the smith? I'm not sure. I mean, this one increases intrigue. And the smith is basically religious. Yeah, she wouldn't really go for the religious thing, praying, I don't think. I think she's more to do something. She's more of a diligent woman, she's going to do something about it. So we'll go for that. Increases intrigue as well, which is something she likes. So I could see that going on. Remember as well, guys, we're not just dealing with Tommen, Kevin Lannister, and of course the Tyrells. We got to deal with that Littlefinger. He has Sansa. We got to deal with him. I have, of course, That, wait, let's go to our prison. We do have a certain person, Edmer, who might be useful. His son controls the Blue Fork. We may want to kill him. And somehow use him. I think if I release him, will he end up in my land or will he go join his wife? I'm not sure what happens if I release him. I would like to... If we killed his son and visited his chambers, then he had a baby, and somehow we could make the baby a Lannister, we could then push his claim. If, you know, if I release him, he stays in my land, we could then release him against Jaime. That's something I'm thinking about potentially. We definitely could potentially use him. I'm 36 years old, so if I'm going to do something, I need to do it soon. I should really... No. We'd have to visit his chambers first. We force our way in. Now, Cersei, you know, she's not one not to use her womanly wiles and, you know, try to seduce people who wouldn't be completely against... She probably wouldn't... She doesn't want to sleep with anyone. She wants to sleep with those that she chooses to. She sleeps with people when she wants to, not when they want to. But this could be useful. I could imagine her doing it because she sees it as a useful thing. Then we push his claim against Littlefinger, and then we could take that. But the problem is that if I have a bastard son with Edmund Tully, I don't know if we can somehow keep that kid a Lannister. I guess it might be up to Edmund Tully if he doesn't recognize the kid. But then again, it would probably still be a Tully, even if he said it was... If he recognized it was a bastard still, it would be a Tully. If he didn't recognize it, that child might not have any claim then. I'm not sure. I'm going to think about that. Okay, assault that. Take that down. Harwin has been beheaded. I was about to say, I didn't see Harwin with the other Brotherhood without banners. This one's done. Okay, we'll move this army out. What is this? Dangerous factions. Kevin Lannister, it's fine. We'll deal with Kevin Lannister when we can. Iron Victory's been added there. Victarion Greyjoy has been drowned as a sacrifice to the old gods by Euron Greyjoy. I mean, Victarion's a useful man to use if you can control him. If you lose control over him, maybe he was more of a liability than Euron could deal with, potentially. And he does not like he's had a good time. Whatever was going on, you know, eunuch, blinded, whatever's going on there, looks like Euron definitely decided to sort him out. Fine set of armor, though, as well. And Tommen's army is fighting against Stannis and the Northmen. We've word from the far north of Westeros. The wall has fallen. According to the ragged bands of surviving Black Brothers, swarms of others defeated the wildlings and overwhelmed the defenses of the Night's Watch, breaking the great icy barrier meant to protect the realms of men. May the gods protect us. Well, Cersei wants to deal with this first. Once this is done, maybe she'd head north, but we need to get Tommen to... Tommen's going to be the one to... Tommen will defeat them. Tommen will be the true king. Yes, that's it. If we get Tommen to defeat them, the realms would have to recognize him as the true king, the hero of all. And Euron Greyjoy has the prize he wanted. He has taken the Reach. This does mean, of course, though, that the Tyrells not in a great position right now. They've lost their paramount seat, though they still have the marriage, of course, with my little boy and Loras and stuff and whatnot. Okay. And he's taken a lot of land. Okay, he's taken quite a lot of land. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I was wondering when that was going to finish. So, this now means we need to take back land from the Ironborn now as well. It does mean the Tyrells have lost a bit of power, which of course we'd be very happy about, but trying to take that back from the Ironborn, Tommen should be able to do it. As long as he gets the other realms into order, he shouldn't really have a big and hard time with that. But we've got to be careful, of course, about Meereen. She's still out there. Daenerys Stormborn. And currently she's got the War of Emancipation against Volantis. She's staying over there for now. Marwyn the Mage is over there right now. Look at that. 29... Strong. Huh. Okay. And quick. I could see quick, but strong. Interesting. Okay. Let me go back. Okay, back to this. Okay, deal with that. We're at 93%. Tommen did defeat Stannis' army, which is why we've gone up so much. We took this as well. And we have enough to assault that. Not enough to... We could probably assault this and win. But it doesn't seem to be giving us much of a difference to our war score. No, keep spying on Marjorie. Now that her family has lost their position as the paramounts of the Reach, this is the perfect time to cast her down from a position as queen. The Tyrells will be no more. Their thorns will be gone, their roots crushed beneath Cersei's lion's paws, as everyone should be. The new fine set of armor Roose received was destroyed. They already... Okay, so Ramsay has died of cancer. His wife, the fake Arya, never had a baby. Okay, and so Roose has no kids. That means Walton Steelshanks is the heir. There is no other Bolton in the entire world. What about his wife? Is she is pregnant right now. So it looks as though Roose Bolton... Hey, Roose Bolton's come out quite well here. Stannis is going to be defeated. He'll keep the North unless the White Walkers destroy him. But he's lost... He used Ramsay, but now Ramsay's gone. You know, he can have a proper half-Frey child as everybody wants. You know? And of course, he now got Winterfell as well, so that means he'll be a lot more powerful. The Fossaways, the Red Apple Fossaways, have declared an independence war against their own Greyjoy, which means if they get released, they'll all be independent. But I don't think they're going to win. They do have the High Towers behind them, though, and Randall Tully. Yeah, Randall Tully would not be able to accept such a thing. Mace of High Garden's got involved as... Why is he wearing a cloak? Huh. Okay, Mace has also joined. How is his son? They're all fine? Yeah, none of them are injured or hurt or something like that. Yeah, they're all fine. They're all fine. But a few people, Ocean Road, the Oak... Ooh, they changed the Oak Cart sigil from my last played. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. And we have the Caswells as well. So a few different people there. Rebelling right now. Let's have a quick look at his men. 8,000 men? Ooh, Euron could have a bit of difficulty here. Yeah, with both the Tarleys and the Hightowers working together here, he's going to face a big problem. But maybe with the ships, he might be able to have a slight advantage. At the Dornish... Ooh, the Dornish were doing a pretty good job, but then they lost. Well, 100%. Stannis is going to be defeated, and Tommen needs an education. Let's spend... Of course she's going to spend as much as she can. Of course she will. She's going to give Tommen the best... He's going to be king. I mean, he is king. And Stannis has been defeated. So, it's now time for us to decide what to do here. Stannis has been defeated. The war is over, but Tommen is still currently at war with Aegon of the Stormlands. Now, he's got 9,000 men. Aegon is losing 71%. He's got the Dornish, the Sisters, Bitterbridge, and Seaguard all behind him. Okay, so Seaguard and the Sisters in particular. 600 men. Okay, they don't really have much power right now. How's the North looking? You're not... Yeah, you got no war right there. But it's all split apart. And Winter, of course, what are they doing? They're currently fighting the Karstarks of Carhold. What? They're going for Carhold first? Okay, so Winter's kind of jumping over. Okay, yep, the Winter's kind of jumping over right now. But the North is in massive danger. I'm going to swear fealty to my son so we can get underneath him and then make our own plan. Because like I said, Cersei, she wants to take back power. We need to take back power from Kevin Lannister and the Tyrells. The only way to secure my son's future is for me to be in charge. I know what's best for him. I know what's best for everyone. So we must get in that position. So let's swear fealty, get underneath him, and probably cause trouble. Ooh, but finding an opportunity to abduct Tyrion Lannister has arisen. One of the Queen's personal guard has proven amenable to bribery, allowing for the opportunity to take him while he sleeps. Ooh, Maester Marwyn. You know, I can see what's going on here. Maester Marwyn's a smart guy. He's trying to get Daenerys to listen. Ooh, she's wounded a little bit. Ooh, that's not good. But yes, he's a smart guy, and he knows Tyrion is also a smart guy. So maybe they're kind of blocking heads. They're both trying to get Dany's, you know, respect, I guess. Be a main advisor, basically. So he's found a way to get rid of him by working with me. 13% chance it worked. 49% chance will be discovered. That's not a very good numbers. Let's keep trying. Let's keep waiting. Cersei can be patient. She's like the lion in the savannah. She'll wait in the bushes when her time comes. Now we go underneath. What do we do about my son? What do we do? No units, declare war if we have raised armies. You're bankrupt. We can't declare war right now for anything. I don't have a claim for the Iron Throne, so I can't really take that. But we may be able to possibly do some... Let's look at intrigue. Get rid of Tyrion. I've got to deal with my son first. We can deal with Tyrion later. Rescue... Of course I'm going to rescue. We can't plot to gain a claim on the Iron Throne. But maybe we can make a faction. Low kind of 40 independence is not what I want. I want to take control over the Iron Throne. We got Belagir for the Iron Throne, the Black Pearl. I guess this is going all the way from the Black Pearls, yeah? Yeah, okay. The line is actually in the game. That's pretty cool to see. I don't think that was in there before. Stannis, Edric Storm, Aegon, Myrcella. Nope. Depose him. I'm pretty sure if I click depose him, I can become the regent for him. I think we can do that. It's like you can choose either put the next person or become the regent if he's, I guess maybe if he's young, or overthrow the monarchy of the Iron Throne. That would allow us to make the Iron Throne into a republic and put me in charge. Now, I would like Cersei to be in charge. I think it'd be kind of cool to reenact how she was at the start of the final season in charge of the Iron Throne, but I would want to obviously turn it back into a monarchy so my son can inherit, because that's what Cersei wants. She wants to get the power, but she thinks she's the best one for the job, and of course she wants her kids to then be next in line. And if we do that, a republic will mean Tommen might not get it. I'd have to change it back to a monarchy, and if I remember correct... Okay, I can't see it here. Can we see it here? No. I think if you have a republic, to change it back to a monarchy, I would need quite a lot of diplomacy. At least I remember when I was playing in the Free Cities. To change the republic into a monarchy, you have to have really high diplomacy, and Cersei does not have that. So I don't think we'd be able to turn it back into a monarchy. So for that reason, I'm going to have to go depose. I don't think we can go for overthrow. I'd like to put in charge, but I think if we can just become regent, that will be fine as well. We'll just replace. We want to replace Kevin Lannister and obviously be the one in charge and get rid of Marjorie Tyrell. That's going to be my goal. Obviously, right now, because we do have our men raised, we could demand his abdication. And if he says no, my men are ready to take King's Landing. And we know he has about 9,000 men, and I have about 11,000. So let's demand him to abdicate. We got 122 chance, so there's a chance he might just say yes. Maybe Kevin Lannister will just agree to give up his position. Your shameful attempt at blackmail has not succeeded, no matter how many corrupted souls you've enticed to help you carry out your plans. Well, then war it is. So, it looks as though Kevin Lannister... I've revealed my true colors, Kevin Lannister. I've revealed them. I will take back my position as the leader, the head of this house, and leading my family to glory in the Iron Throne. You will not stand in my way. Bringing more... This is my only opportunity to do this, because there'll be chaos. And I can be regent for a few years. We'll guide him to save the Iron Throne, to save everyone, defeat the White Walkers. Tommen will be the hero everyone will talk about and tell tales for generations. And it's all thanks to me, Cersei Lannister. Yes, of course. And I can be with Jaime. No one can tell me no. No one. Okay, so let's start this. And we got a few people not helping me out here, which is a shame. They're going to go to King's Landing. We'll just attempt to siege down King's Landing, because Tommen should be there. And maybe we could also capture Marjorie. I'm currently trying to spy on her. I could also try to kill her, but isn't like that's going to be very likely that we could kill her. Of course, Tyrion we could try and kill as well. We've also got to deal with There's so many things to deal with right now. We've got to deal with Littlefinger as well. What am I doing with Edmund Tully? I'm going to visit his chambers. Let's see if we can get this to work. I went to Edmund's chamber and gave him a good tumble. I am Lady Paramount here, and I will lay with him. His opinion has changed, forced upon me. So there we go. We forced ourselves upon Edmund Tully. Will Cersei get pregnant? If not, we will try again. And soon we'll have a baby, and we'll take the Riverlands for the Lannisters. Or at least half Lannister, half Tully. We'd prefer that, so I need to get rid of this kid as well, potentially. Let's try and get rid of foreign Tully while he's young. Let's try and get rid of him. Ooh, 200%. I think we found our man. Now, I can't send a gift because we're Currently got no money. But once that... Okay, 71% there as well. Okay, once that's done, we could definitely get rid of him. Okay, so we got a plan there. We're going to deal with Tommen. Then we'll deal with Littlefinger. But also need to get my son ready to deal with the White Walkers, yeah. And Daenerys and Tyrion, they're far away. We'll deal with them last. We'll deal with them last. We'll deal with you soon enough. Damn you. The whore of dragons is what I'll call her. Okay, let's move on then. Sinestro. Who will be my man? Do we go Gawain Westerlin? Huh. Gawain Westerlin, we could go for Gerald Serra. He doesn't really like me. We could choose a Lannister, but they're not very good. He's got 1 diplomacy. But he's got good good stewardship. Okay, Damian Lannister. Your family, we can trust you. Justice here, then. William Broom, but he's only got a 9. Derek Broom, okay, at least you're a vassal. The other guys are lowborn. We'll let you just deal with it for now. Improve defenses. Good job. And that's it. Our spy master still likes me. That's good. Anything else I need to deal with? Send for Faceless Man? No, okay, we're fine then. We'll defeat his army there. Like I said, we should have enough men to defeat my son. Now, technically, I'm not fighting my son. We're going to say we're fighting Kevin. This is kind of a fight for the power behind the throne. And Kevin's trying to keep things stable. But you can't control Cersei. She's the wild card. Kevin knew... I mean, Kevin was a smart man. That's why he sent her away. But sadly for him, it just didn't work out. Let's head on in. Okay, 11,000 men here. These are the best, I think. Yeah. Yeah, they are the best. We've also got title spread. Let's send title spreads. We've got a Lannister there already. Let's get one of my vassals in there. 11,000 men should be able to deal with this. Okay, she's off doing something, apparently. Improving relations with Castle Rock. He's trying to send... Marjorie's come to Castle Rock to try and convince me. She's like, Cersei, what the hell are you... What's wrong with you? You're fighting your own son. You're weak in this position. And Cersei's like, get out of here. Get out of here. You know what you're doing. You and your family's Thorns are everywhere. You know exactly what you're doing. No, it's not pointless. If we find an opportunity, we can get rid of her. Okay, 151%. I don't know anyone helping me. Yeah, okay. Well, it's going to be pretty easy to kill that Tully Frey child, isn't it, it would seem. But since Littlefinger's shown his true colours, I mean, she should have realised. The Regent. Willem Broom wants to be the Regent. Well, the Broom family is pretty close to Castle Rock. I mean, I guess it would make them happy. We're having the Ashmarks and the Crackle. You know, they're not very happy with us. Okay, a fine proposal. Let's just make the vassal seem a bit happy with us. She knows she's not going to die. It's not her plan just yet. I mean, even Tywin Lannister, our own family, is not helping us right now. They're not even helping us. Okay, 8,000 men. How many men is Aegon got? Aegon's got 2,000. So, see, Tommen's fine. He can deal with Aegon as well. This shouldn't be a big problem. And what is this? Okay, so we have some people helping us. The Hornwoods, the Mormonts, and even Shireen. Shireen Baratheon is helping. Her father Stannis has been sent to the now currently non-existent Wall. But he's now helping out Jon Snow, who's still alive right now. His heir is Malador. It's a shame it wasn't Stannis. Could you... I want to see Stannis be the Lord Command of the Night's Watch. I think he'd do a pretty good job of that, you know? He probably wouldn't be too bad, actually. Let's just keep going. Increase the speed. Darkdale War Facilia's claim on the Reach. Okay, so... some more of the Reach men are now rebelling. This time we have Darkdale, Hastwick, Cockleswent, Tumbleton, Torrent Peak, and Laygood Keep. Kind of a smaller group. The Ashfords are pretty big. So, I mean, I think that was actually changed as well. It's made it a bit more of a clear apple, to be honest. But who are they fighting for? Was it Cilicia? Celia's. Celia. So if they win that, she would just get the Reach, but underneath the Ironborn. Let's have a quick look for her then. Because there's quite a few people with claims on the Reach. So, I mean, she could be anyone. She could be of any family, you know, she could be married to anyone as well. There could be a lot of things. I don't recognize Celia Hewitt. This must be the one, yeah? I'm pretty sure this is the one we want. But look how many. Look how many. Ugh. I blame the gardeners. They spread their seed a bit too much. You know? Baratheons are seed as strong. The Reach spread the seed, basically. I think that has to be it, yeah? Okay, she's definitely the one. She's actually in a matrilineal marriage, but with only daughters. So that'd be Helena Hewitt, and her son-in-law would be a Bushy. So if they have a kid, it would be a Bushy. But if she dies, it could potentially be a red wine. I'm pretty sure the sigil has changed as well. Been a bit updated there. Who's actually the leader of the house then? All daughters of Mr. Hewitt there. I don't know who's the son, who's the first son. Okay, who has this? Oh, Newt Flatnose. Oh, it was given to an Ironborn. Ah, Newt Flatnose, the barber. Oh, well. Yeah, we've increased the time. My allies don't have many men. Tommen has sent 5,000 men to the Westerlands. That will allow me just to take King's Landing, maybe capture some people. We'll get rid of the traitors and whatnot, those that I don't want to have around. And we'll see what we can do. Was cornered by beggars. And wounded. Okay, he was wounded. That's fine. He's not dead. He's just a little bit wounded. Aegon won't be able to take the capital as well while we're doing this. Something is going on up north. No, it seems fine. The wildlings are still alive, you know. Shieldbreaker. Barog Torgrand. And Gormund Axby. There's still a few wildlings are still left. They're still fighting the good fight. Carhold looks like they've lost. Harrison Karstark has completely lost. He's been captured. There's no way he can win. Roose Bolton has moved his capital now to Winterfell. And he's a baby boy, Donald Bolton, with a club foot. But maybe that's better than a crazy bastard of Ramsay, you know? Useful boy. Ooh. Overtons. Suspicious circumstances. Yeah, of course. Roose, how have you only killed one man? How have you done this? How have you only killed one man? I love that we have down the kills thing as well. That was a good little thing to add in CK2. And it works really nicely, of course, with the Game of Thrones mod. Because we know all the characters and stuff. So it's very easy to tell. Okay, we've almost taken down King's Landing. See, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Cersei's men were ready. No one's in Castle Rock, so we're fine. But dark wings bring dark words. Shadowmoor, the Norrie family calls for help. But, of course, Cersei is a little bit busy. Carhold, last turf, the Knight. Jon is going to help, at least. Though I don't think Jon can really help with that. I'm not sure he has many men right now. He's got a few noblemen and stuff, but... Oh, we can see list right there. Remove... Oh, Robert's hammer's been removed. Clapham and Irons. Send them to... Oh, yes, we got all of them. So we got Tommen, Marjorie. Ooh. Well, I think a little Marjorie's getting her head chopped off. Take them in the house arrest. Yeah, put them in house arrest, because we got the little kids there. So, put them in house arrest. And we've won the war. Excellent. Marjorie, your time is gone. Remember, a while ago we did find out she was committing treason against her rightful liege. We know she's been sending the Tyrell information. This war was declared to get rid of the Tyrell evil influence, and she must be dealt with. The Tyrell roots must be pulled out from where they stand. She's not pregnant, is she? Yeah, she's not pregnant. He's only 12. So this will be perfect. Is there anything else I could do, maybe? Nope, we're going to execute her. This is Cersei's one opportunity. She's gone. She's like, this is it. I'm just taking I'm going full tyranny mode. We'll do it my way. I think beheaded seems pretty good. She likes to, you know... Eddard was beheaded. We could feed her the lions. I'm not sure if Cersei would... She probably would do that, potentially. But I think we'll just go for beheaded for now. We want to keep things, you know, at least organized. There we go. So she's now dead. Tommen can now... He might be widowed, but he could remarry, which would be nice. Did we get any other ones, or just my two kids? Yeah, just my... Oh, no, we didn't even get Marcello. That's fine. We got Edmure in there. I didn't get pregnant, it seems. Or at least it didn't pop up. And I can't go... Why can't I go visit him? Visit Chambers. Oh, I did it recently, yeah. Oops. So I can't do that right now. But now that we have my son, we'll now make peace. We'll enforce demands. We got rid of the one we wanted. Now it's just Kevin Lannister. We got rid of those Tyrells. Now that she's dead, the Tyrell influence is completely gone. They're stuck with the Ironborn. They're fighting an independence war. Willis is with him. Yeah, Garland's with him. Only Loras really is in King's Landing. He's going to hate me, but we can live with that. We can live with that. You've managed to defeat the forces of Tommen Lannister without defeating many of his men as well. That's something to point out. Is what we didn't want to kill his men. We wanted him to be able to fight others still. Now, what do we do with the rule of the Iron Throne? He must abdicate to Marcella as agreed. I will rule in the King's stead as Lady Regent, of course. There we go. That's what I wanted. So I am now the Lady Regent of the Iron Throne, as things should be. Maybe we could actually get him to be, you know, everyone to think maybe that he's incapable. Maybe we could do that, you know, just like little Aaron there. Maybe we could get him to be declared incapable. Then I could control the Iron Throne forever, for his own good, of course. He's just a good boy. And it looks as though Tommen's about to defeat Aegon as well, so that'll be done. So then the only things to do then are defeat the Ironborn and defeat the White Walkers. And with his position, 28,000 men. If he can get a bit of peace, he'll get the Vale back in. He can get the Riverlands back in. The North, Dawn, the Stormlands, all back together. He should definitely have enough power to defeat the White Walkers. So he can be the hero that was promised. So join me for that, guys, as Cersei guides her son in the realms to prosperity, of course, because she knows what she's doing. She knows. Remember, guys, I don't actually believe that. I'm saying what she thinks. I think she's a mess. But she believes she knows better than everyone. So, you know, like I was talking, you know, Pycelle is a great example of that. I love that storyline in the book. It's just in the background, but it's just such a great example of a character. I really like that sort of thing. But I'll see you next time. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.